Welcome to my Fodder School 4 second half YouTube hop video. This is Wendy from Willa Wanders, and I am the headmistress at Fodder School. And I'm here to show you what I made and what some other people made during the second half of Fodder School 4, which took place in 2025. So we are going to start with the month of April, and our teacher that month was Tracey Wozniak. And Tracey, her Instagram account is at more.van.marmalade. And Tracey was a Fodder School 1 teacher, and then she became a Fodder School 4 teacher. And let me show you the super cool collage fodder that Tracey had us making for her month, which was the annual swap month in Fodder School 4. So every year in Fodder School, we do a mail art swap, and we asked Tracey to lead us in that charge, and it was extraordinary. And I don't even feel like I traded that many tags. That's what we did. We did a tag swap. I don't even feel like I traded that many tags this year, but when I went to find my box of tags, I was like, wow, these are so incredible. And Tracey taught us how to make all of them. And people are so creative, and everybody puts their own spin on everything. So you you have a starting place, but then you take it where you want to take it. And I just absolutely love these tags. I wish I could show you the tags that I made. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to splice in some other video that I took back in April, because I can't find the tags that I made. Well, I moved art studios up into my attic, and I've somehow misplaced the extra tags that I was holding on to. Because I love them so much, and I hope that I find the extra tags that I made in April, because I was saving them for this. I was saving them for the YouTube hop video. So, oh my gosh, are these not all extraordinary? I can't even believe it. They're gorgeous. And what I'm doing with these is I keep them in a box, and then when I'm doing art journaling, let me show you some recent art journals I've been working in. When I do my art journaling, I can add tags into my art journal. So this tag actually came from someone who sent me this tag. Let's see, don't know who it was, but they sent me this tag. And also this little pocket I created from the envelope that somebody sent me. So not only do people decorate the tags, but they also decorate the envelopes, and people insert little pieces of collage fodder. And it's just this whole magical trading experience. So I'm going to hold on to these tags really, really close to where I do my art journaling, so that they all have a chance of making it into a future art journal, because they're all so stunning. Okay, so that was April with Tracey Wozniak. And yeah, okay, now let's move on to May. Okay, our teacher in May was Quinlan. I just want to take a moment here to express my sincerest and deepest gratitude to Megan. Megan has been an extraordinary Fodder School teacher for 4 years running. And if it wasn't for Megan, I don't know if we would have even launched Fodder School. So Megan, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And in this year's Fodder School, she taught us just another extraordinary book. Whenever I talk to her, I'm so struck by her humble nature, because she always thinks that what she does is not very special. You know, that what she does is just run of the mill. Like, if you talk to her personally, that's the sense that you would get from her. Like, what's the big deal? What I do is not that special. But I want to tell you, Megan, what you do is extraordinarily special. And I want to thank you for sharing it with us, continuing to share it. with everybody who loves you and follows you, and all of your designs and your stencils and your stamps and just your creativity, and sharing that with the world and giving us the inspiration to make something as extraordinary as a book like this. Everyone who comes up into my art studio now, they always look at my shelves with my handmade books. And this is one of the books where they're stopped in their tracks. They're like, oh my gosh, you made that? They're like, you made that? You are so creative. And I'm like, nope, I am not taking any of the credit for this. This is the teachers of Fodder School. I'm just a good picker of teachers. So again, Megan, Quinlan, thank you, thank you, thank you for just another extraordinary project. And I will forever be grateful to you. Okay, so that was May. In June of Fodder School 4, our instructor was Stephanie Lee at Stephanie Lee Maker. We worked with encaustic. So this was kind of our second time working with wax in Fodder School, but our first time working with the actual encaustic wax. And we made covered boxes. And I absolutely love and adore the boxes that I made, because I do have a very soft spot in my heart for functional art, especially art that I can use in my art studio or in my home, or art that I can put up on my walls in my home or put up on the walls in my art studio. And I, of course, always go overboard, and I ended up making 4 of these covered boxes. And now the boxes themselves, they adorn the shelves of my art studio, but also they are super functional. So I did do 2 wood boxes. I am using it as storage for my Posca pens. And this is super duper functional. Whenever I need a Posca pen, I go over to my shelf and I grab my beautiful box. Another wood box. I do think this was my final one. And what I'm storing in here is alcohol inks. So the reason I made an investment in all of these alcohol inks is because we actually have a very exciting project coming up very, very soon in October in Fodder School 5, the actual Fodder Challenge, the first month of Fodder School 5. So I'm getting ready with alcohol inks, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to have a case just for my alcohol inks that is decorative, and it lives on my shelves, and it's functional, and I absolutely love it. So that was June, and then we went into July. Whoops-a-daisy. And in July, our teacher in Fodder School 4 was Rebecca Chapman. And Rebecca Chapman Art is her Instagram account. Rebecca was another returning Fodder School teacher. Rebecca has been involved in Fodder School every single year in some capacity. She was a teacher in Fodder School 1, a teacher in Fodder School 4, but behind the scenes in Fodder School 2 and 3, and even looking forward in Fodder School 5, Rebecca works with us in our inspo squad, and she's just been an amazing contributor to all of Fodder School. And her Fodder School project was based on Rebecca's passion for working with photography. So Rebecca works with her own floral photography, which I also happen to be a lover of floral photography, especially pictures of flowers that I take. And so we made all different kinds of collage fodder using our own printed photos, and just incredible. I want to show you. So I haven't really been showing you a lot of the actual fodder that we've made in Fodder School 4, but why not just take a look before I show you the actual book? Why not just take a look at some of the actual collage fodder that we made with Rebecca? I mean, to me, this is very, very exciting collage fodder. And there's actually something I want to share with you as well. Just absolutely fell in love with the processes that Rebecca showed us how to do. And there were some bonus lessons as well in that month of Fodder School that yielded something really exciting for me personally. And I want to show you what that is, but I've got to kind of show you this first. So anyway, Rebecca, thank you. These were extraordinary lessons in collage fodder creation that I love this collage fodder. Like, it does not get any better than this. So, all right, I was going to say I'm not going to go through all of this, but I kind of want to go through all of this because it was so good. I mean, this is just such good fodder. Okay, so we made all this collage fodder, right? That's what we do in Fodder School. We make collage fodder and we use collage fodder. So one of the collage fodders that we made, we were making our own masks. And then we were using those masks to print on a jelly plate. And then we were yielding this, collage fodder, the sheets of collage fodder from the jelly plate. But what happened was we had these masks that we made, and the masks themselves became incredible collage fodder. So I'm going to show you just how wonderful just the masks themselves, after they've been used on the jelly plate over and over and over, become. So here's the book that I made. And here is one of those masks. And I just think the masks themselves, like, there was so much memorable about this month, but the masks themselves, printed and printed and printed and used over and over and over on the jelly plate, I think are the one thing that I'm going to take away the most from Rebecca's month in Fodder School 4. And this inspired me so much, along with a bonus lesson from Kate McCurra, that I actually went out and bought a Cricut machine. That's how much I wanted to cut my own masks and use them on a jelly plate and use them in my work. And I have this vision for a whole paper chandelier that's made from the printed masks. And I hope I can bring it to life pretty soon. I actually think I am going to start bringing it to life next week, because I'm going to have a visit from Evan Haley, our executive producer, and he's really good with a Cricut machine. And so I'm going to start really working on my vision for that chandelier. It's not often that I have something in my mind that I want to bring to life. So when I do, it's very, very exciting because I love those masks. Okay, so that was July. What a fun book. Then in August, our teacher was Carrie Smith. And Carrie Smith is a collage artist, of course, like everyone else who we hire to teach in Fodder School. And Carrie taught us how to make these layered greeting cards with absolutely fun, funky, delicious circle fodder. And it was very, very addictive and super fun to have a whole month to work on making the circles, decorating the circles, then turning them into the greeting cards. So thank you, Carrie. This was Carrie's first time teaching in Fodder School. Maybe not her last time. Who knows? Depends on how many more years of Fodder School I have in me. I know I definitely have at least 2 more years of Fodder School in me. At least I'm thinking I do. So anyway, yeah, thank you, Carrie. These are just absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to start using them as thank you notes, birthday cards, that kind of thing, and sending them out. Maybe just sending them randomly to friends, like a random greeting card, just to tell you how much I love you. So yeah, these were wonderful. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie Smith Art, I believe, is her Instagram account. Again, I will check and I will put her Instagram account right here. Last but not least, in this Fodder School 4 YouTube hop, we have September of Fodder School 4 with our instructor Amanda Trought from Reality Arts. And we are making fabric wall pieces. And I'm bringing this to you. I'm almost done with it. I'm not totally done with it. But I'm bringing this to you now because based on some time constraints that I have with life and work and all that stuff, I needed to make my YouTube Hop video right now. And so I'm not finished with this, but it's almost there. It's almost there. And I just wanted to show it to you because it's so gorgeous and I cannot wait to hang it up in my art studio. And this was also had some influence from some bonus lesson from Kate McCurra. And I absolutely love this. And it's going to have, I'm going to use this velvet fabric to create ties, and it will get a dowel put through the top. Let's see, let's make sure. So it'll have some fabric ties with a dowel, and then I can hang it on the wall. But I want to do more stitching. I have to find the right dowel. And yeah, I think it's an extraordinary, layered, beautiful piece of mixed media textile art with slow stitching. And I absolutely love and adore it. And last but not least, something that's for me now become a regular part of my Fodder School experience is having a sidekick journal that's always on my table and always goes along with me, whatever I'm doing in Fodder School. And that's where I put, like if I'm not putting extra paint on an underpaper, I'm rolling that extra paint right into a journal. Or if I have extra ink on a stamp, I'm stamping right into a journal. And I completely filled this up last year in Fodder School. Last year meaning Fodder School 4. I completely filled it up and I knew that I needed a new one. And what I did is I took the inspiration from our final month in Fodder School 4, September, with Amanda Trought, and I used that inspiration and the extra collage fodder to create another sidekick journal for myself. So I'm very chuffed about this one. This is directly a result of those Fodder School 4 lessons from Amanda. And then I'll be filling this up in Fodder School 5. So it's a junk journal. I start out with a lot of just excess collage fodder in here. And yeah, I've already started journaling in here. I made signature wraps using the techniques that Amanda taught us in her textile lesson. And I'm excited. I'm excited to fill this up. Yeah, I started working in here this past week, worked in it just today. And yeah, another art journal to love and fill that perfectly just goes hand in hand with my work in Fodder School and the things that I make. And I'm very happy with how these things turn out. Oh, so yeah, that's my story. That's my Fodder School 4 YouTube Hop video. Oops, that fell out. Okay, anyway, hope you enjoyed my Fodder School 4 YouTube Hop video. I hope you watch all the other YouTube Hop videos. So thank you to everyone who's made a Fodder School 4 second half YouTube Hop video. I will see you on YouTube later. Bye-bye.